welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to share a Diamond Art Club sneak peek slash first look. These just got to me today on Wednesday. What's the date? October 15th. And these actually just were released. So I guess technically it is a first look. These came out this afternoon, at least my time this afternoon on Wednesday the 15th. And they are a new item to Diamond Art Club. So these are the Easy Gem magnets. I have the Mickey and Friends version. We have Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. And something that I'm very interested in is right down here in this bottom corner, it says large gems. So we're gonna take a look at these. I'm gonna do one of them on camera with you guys, and then I'm gonna go off and finish the other two, and then I'll come back and give you guys a full review. So let's go ahead and get into them. So on the front, we do have the images of the magnets. So again, we have Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. On the back, we have some instructions. So it shows us how to use the Diamond Art Club pen and how to pick up our drills and to place them on the corresponding symbol. I'm intrigued. So on the inside of the flap, once again, we do have the images of our magnets. We also have those same directions that are printed on the back. We have our items here. And then if we flip that back, we do have what is included in our kit. So we have 3 magnets, we have some sparkling gems, we have the twist and pick applicator with multi-placers, we have the stackable tray with a lid and a stopper, and we also have some reusable bags. So let's go ahead and get into this. Maybe. There we go. These are cute. Okay, so they are magnets, so obviously the back is magnetic. I do have some magnetic lights here, and they are, oops, that was me knocking it off. They are attaching to the light just fine. It looks like on the front of the magnet here, we have a clear cover that is protecting the sticky part. We have our drills, and it looks like we only have 4 colors. These do look slightly bigger. Let me grab some Diamond Art Club regular round drills. I actually have them right here, just so we can do a little size comparison. So these are the regular Diamond Art Club rounds. Oops, I dropped one. And then we have the drills that are in this pack. So let me grab a tray. We'll take a look at the toolkit in a moment, but I'm excited about the drills. So let me grab another tray from over here. This is a standard drill size. Please ignore the wrong color that is in here. I probably should have picked a different package. So here is a standard round. And then I'm going to use the black drill. So hopefully you get a good difference. Okay, so these are sized a little too big, which I think we probably expected. So they're not going to fit perfectly in our tray, but that's okay. So here is the large drill right next to a standard. Trying to flip it over. I could just use my pen, huh? That'd probably be a good idea. Okay, so on the right, we have a standard Diamond Art Club round drill. And then on the left, these are the large drills that are included with these magnets. So I would say that's a pretty sizable difference. Maybe it's about double the size, maybe a little over double, but to me it looks like it's about double the size of a standard round drill. Hopefully you guys are seeing that okay. That is interesting. I'm excited to work with these. We will use the Diamond Art Club pen that was provided, but just as a quick recap for our toolkit, we obviously have the tray with the lid, with the stopper. We have some pink heart-shaped wax. We have a 7-placer. We'll try the multi-placer. I don't know how well that will go since this is an off the canvas item, but we'll definitely give it a go. We have the twist and pick applicator from Diamond Art Club. This one has a 4-placer. It is labeled with the Diamond Art Club branding. And then if you pull the lid off and you twist this up just a touch, there's a little bit of a delay. So I don't want to dispense too much of it. If you guys can see right in the tip there, we have some clear wax that is coming out. And then we also have an extra brick of clear wax, and we have some baggies. So I think we'll do Mickey together, because you know, classic Mickey Mouse. And then I will finish the other two off camera. So let me make sure I have enough wax in the single placer. I am going to load the multi-placer just because I'm curious of how the multi-placer will pick these up. So I'm just going to use the 4-placer that's already on here. I don't typically multi-place on off the canvas items. So if I was going to, I definitely wouldn't use a large multi-placer. I would stick with something small. So these pick up just fine on the regular single placing tip. Let me pull you guys down a little bit more so you can hopefully see me a little bit better. You just have to try to go at an angle so I'm not blocking your view. But these pick up just fine with the single placer. I would say if you have a different preferred tray to use when working with something larger like this, maybe something that doesn't have a grid, perhaps you might like that better. I feel like this is flipping just enough drills for me though. I definitely have plenty that are facing upright, and if I just give it another little shimmy, I will be able to get some more flipped over. I do want to try the multi-placer, so let me see if I can get us to a spot where the drills are somewhat in line. They don't have to be perfect, but somewhat in line would be nice. Okay, I think right here, let's just try to pick up 2 to begin with. Okay, so 2 on the 4-placer. I'm thinking maybe I could get 3 of these larger gems onto the multi-placer. Let's try. Yeah. So it looks like 3 is going to be our max on, this is a standard 4-placer. So if you were working with the regular size drills like I showed you earlier, this picks up 4 drills perfectly. So the larger ones, we're going to be able to pick up 3 instead. Also, if you're someone like me who at times just uses their multi-placer as a single placer, that obviously works just fine as well. I'm going to stick to the multi-placer though. It's more satisfying when you when you place these off the canvas items with a single placer. I don't know why, personal preference, but it works for me. I will say that the quality of these crystals looks pretty good. Everything looks really uniform. I don't see you know how sometimes when you work with special drills, you could see the silver backing through them? These appear to be really great quality crystals. I was interested to see with the size if there was a difference, but it doesn't appear that there is a difference, to me at least. I actually kind of love that the drills for these are larger. Sometimes I feel like with off the canvas items, when it's not on a straight grid and I can't multi-place, I feel like they take me sometimes a very long time. So with these being roughly double the size of a standard drill, I feel like we're moving through fairly quickly, and I like that. Let's turn Mickey around. So as you can see, some of the elements of the magnets we are not diamond painting. So for Mickey, it's his tongue and his eyes. Those are just printed onto the magnet, which is great. I don't mind that at all. Sometimes those smaller detail areas, especially with these larger gems, I feel like could be difficult to size properly. So I do like that Diamond Art Club went the route of just having those printed, and then we're diamond painting the rest of the canvas. What time is it? Okay, it's 3:14. I should have looked at my watch before I started. We've been filming for 11 minutes, so maybe 9 of those I've been diamond painting, maybe a little less. Curious to see how long this is going to take. Let's shake a few more of these drills out. I'm gonna go back to the multi-placer. Let's see how well we can lay things down. If you're not familiar with off the canvas items like this, the spacing, like I mentioned before, it's not on a regular diamond painting grid. So at times the spacing can be just a touch off. So if you don't mind kind of shuffling things around a little bit, you might enjoy using your multi-placer. I find it can be a little bit quicker in this instance if you're just using a single placer, because then you're not moving things around too much. Oops, I messed this one up. There we go. This Mickey Mouse one only has 2 colors. So we have this really pretty, like, it's more of a gray than a black. I actually like this quite a bit. It does not have a DMC code. So these are just number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So the drill bags will just match the symbol on the magnet. I do have a little bit of drills kind of sticking to each other, but there are plenty that are not. So I think we'll be just fine. And obviously we can break up the other ones if we need to. I will say that I do have my finger a little bit in the glue, and it definitely feels sticky enough, which is great, especially to hold these larger gems. It feels like there's enough glue. And once these are kind of here for a couple minutes, I feel like they will definitely adhere to the magnet just fine. Obviously, this is something that you're potentially going to be hanging on your fridge or a locker or a magnetic board of some kind. So you do want to make sure that your drills aren't going to just slide right on down, but I think these will be just fine. So we are almost done with our first color. And all we have left for our friend Mickey is the tan of his face. Oops. I lost one. Come on. There we go. All right, first color down. Let me put this back because we will need it for both Minnie and Goofy. And let me grab number 3. Pretty yellowy kind of color. I'm going to try putting a little bit less in my tray and see if that helps me get some things moving and a-shaking. Maybe a little bit. All right. I think that these magnets would be fabulous with the time of year that we're in. If you're somebody who does boo baskets, stocking stuffers, any kind of like little item that you need, a filler item, I think these would be a lot of fun. I think they could be a fun activity if you do like Christmas Eve boxes or something like that. It could be a fun activity to do as a family. I personally would enjoy that quite a bit. I'm sure a lot of you would as well. Maybe you have someone who's interested in trying diamond painting. I think these could be a good intro. Maybe you have little ones around. These are a little bit bigger for them to be picking up and moving around. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier for them than the standard drill size. The other way around, maybe you have someone older in your life who needs something a little bit bigger. I think these could be perfect. And it hasn't taken me very long to get this little magnet completed. Very cute. I like these quite a bit. Just a few more, and then we'll have a little finish, which is very exciting. Shimmy this one just a little bit. And it's just your nose left. All right, so with that, I'm going to guess, since I did not check my watch, I'm going to guess this took about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more since I was kind of explaining some things, but really fun, cute finish. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish Minnie and Goofy, and I will show you what they look like completed, and I will also show you what they look like hanging on a magnetic surface. So I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. All right, everyone, I have finished the other 2 magnets. So we have Mickey that we did together, and then we have Minnie and Goofy. I think they turned out really, really cute. I had plenty of every color left over. So if you wanted to set these aside for another project, or maybe by some chance you do lose a drill off of these, we have plenty of the green for Goofy's hat left. We have quite a few left of the pink from Minnie's bow. And then we have the black drill, which is on all three. And then we also have the yellowy skin tone type color. So we have plenty of everything left. You could definitely set those aside and use them on a different type of project. But I think overall, these turned out really, really cute. They're super sparkly. Very good quality rhinestones from what I could tell. I will say that the drills being just a tiny bit larger, I don't want to say was difficult with the tray, but I felt like you did have to shake out your tray a bit more often than you would with a normal size drill. So if you have, I think I mentioned before, if you have a different type of tray that you like to use for special drills, maybe special shaped drills, maybe that would work a little bit better for you, but the tray worked. I definitely do think it would benefit from maybe like the well of the tray being a little bit bigger so that you can get them to lay a bit more flat, but it did work. I didn't get frustrated, which I think is the most important part. Like I wasn't annoyed with the drill size. I actually liked it quite a bit. And overall, these took me, I would say roughly 10 minutes per magnet. So I think these could be a fun stocking stuffer. They could be fun for a boo basket. They could be fun if you're looking ahead to other holidays, any type of basket filler or gift filler. I think they would be really fun to add in. So again, these are the Diamond Art Club Easy Gems magnets. So I'm going to pop up a picture here of them on my fridge just so you can see they are in fact magnets. I have already put them on there. I'm actually going to go put them back because I think they're so cute, but they stick very well. The magnets appear to be, you know, strong enough, fairly strong. They stick without any issues. I think they'd be cute on a locker, or if you're a teacher and you have like a magnetic whiteboard, I think they would be fun on there as well. So that is going to do it for today's Diamond Art Club first look and finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys. Thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending these over to share on the channel. I had a lot of fun putting them together. So let me know if you plan to pick these up. Again, they did release today, Wednesday, October 15th. I think there were a couple of other variations of the magnets, so definitely check out Diamond Art Club's website if you're interested. Let me know if you picked anything up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!